A reason with the bear?
Now listen, Yogi,
Yes.
that was not very kind of you
That
to
was not your
steal
picnic basket.
Boo Boo's picnic basket. Let's talk about this.
I mean, the cost of living in Montana is lower than it is in the Bay Area, but you would think there's got to be some kind of hazard pay involved.
No
Yes.
kidding. I
You
want to see
think?
the documents you have to sign to
Yeah.
sign up for that.
They say create the career that you want to do, so somebody obviously came up with that one. Let's take a look at what's happening weather-wise. We've got this same weather pattern that we've been stuck in more or less for the last 2 months. Within the last few weeks, we've seen that big area of high pressure that's been blocking everything from moving into the Bay Area, breaking down slightly, allowing some very light rain chances to move in, but it has reestablished itself, and so the rest of the work week is looking dry before a chance of a couple of showers is going to move in as we head into the weekend. What we are going to see is some stronger winds later on this week. Breezy conditions today. Tomorrow isn't going to be as windy. The strongest gust just barely over 20 miles an hour. We can handle that. The winds are going to calm down again tomorrow night. We're not going to start the day all that breezy on Wednesday, but the winds are going to pick up later in the day. By Wednesday afternoon, we're looking at 20 to 30 mile an hour gusts inland with 30 to 40 mile an hour gusts along the coast. These are going to be onshore winds, but that's not going to last too long. The winds are going to shift and become offshore as we head through Wednesday night into early Thursday morning. Some very strong gusts out there, especially for Napa County and Solano County. 40 to 50 mile an hour gusts by Thursday morning already. Widespread 25 to 35 mile an hour gusts across the rest of the Bay Area. That offshore wind is a dry direction, so we're going to have to watch for an elevated wildfire threat, mainly during the daylight hours on Thursday. We'll be watching that carefully as we head through the rest of this week. The stronger winds are also going to disperse some more pollen across the Bay Area in the medium-high category tomorrow, but then into the high category Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So if you've been sniffling and sneezing a little bit, it's not going to improve a whole lot later this week. Alder, poplar, and juniper are the top three types of pollen in the atmosphere, but pretty much anything that is blooming is going to be very effectively dispersed by those stronger winds later on this week. Looking outside right now towards Mount Diablo, just a little haze on the horizon, but otherwise we saw plenty of sunshine today. Temperatures mostly topped out in the mid to upper 60s. 64 degrees in Pacifica, made it up to almost 70 in Hayward and San Jose. Did reach up into the low 70s in Santa Rosa. You were the warm spot on the map today, and you're going to be into the 70s again tomorrow, but so are many other inland parts of the Bay Area. Current temperatures mostly in the 60s, still holding on to 72 degrees right now in Santa Rosa. It is down to 54 degrees at Half Moon Bay. Our temperatures will drop down to the upper 30s and low 40s inland with mid to upper 40s around the bay by early tomorrow morning. Just a touch below average for this time of year, but we'll make up for it tomorrow. Temperatures reaching up to anywhere from 3 to 7 degrees above normal, mid to upper 60s around the bay with low 70s farther inland. Let's zoom in for a closer look. Low 60s along the coast, but near 70 degrees down the peninsula and around the south end of the bay, with high temperatures into the low 70s in the Santa Clara Valley, 72 in San Jose. Around 70 degrees for the Tri-Valley, with other inland parts of the East Bay reaching up to or above 70 degrees in most locations. Mid-60s for San Francisco, upper 60s for Oakland and the East Bay, with mostly low 70s in the North Bay, and the warmest spots, northern Sonoma and Napa counties, reaching up 74 degrees in Cloverdale and 74 degrees in St. Helena by Tuesday afternoon. The system is going to kick up the winds, is also going to drop our temperatures a little bit by Wednesday and Thursday, but only back down to what's normal for this time of year. We see more clouds for the first half of the weekend with a chance of showers Saturday night into early Sunday, but it looks like the best chance is going to be north of the Golden Gate. We'll hope that it expands to include more of the Bay Area as we get closer to the weekend. We'll keep you updated.